Good morning. Today we are going to see how to configure the synchronization or schedule the synchronization for Windows software updates. Okay, so we will start it by opening the configuration manager console. Okay, so the important thing you have to notice that uh, to enable the synchronization for software updates from Microsoft, the site should have software update point tool. Okay, so first we will go and check that. So click on administration. Okay, and click on hierarchy. Not hierarchy, site configuration, servers and site system roles. So you can see here 8 roles are installed. If you drag this up and see here below, you can see the name of the roles. One is component manager, distribution point, failback status point, management point, reporting server, site database server, site system. So these are the 8 roles installed, but it doesn't have the software update point rule installed. So that is the first point before you configure the software updates. So first we will install the software update point. Right click on the site, click add site system rules, leave as default and click next. Click next. Now you will see the list of roles available. This one, select software update point. Okay, so a software update point integrates Windows Server Update Services (WSS). Okay, to provide software updates to configuration manager clients. Click next. So it will integrate the WSS. So these are the two ports that W6 will use. Okay, 80 and 443 for client configuration, which is default. Okay, so if you want to use secure, then you have to select require SSL. We are going to leave default. Intranet, we are going to leave as intranet clients only. We want to patch. We don't want to patch internet clients. Okay. Here you can give the account, server connection account, to authenticate access to the WC server. We are going to use the default account. And synchronization source, we are going to leave it as Microsoft Update. Okay. Do not create Windows Update reports. We don't want. And here you can see enable synchronization schedule. Check this option. Okay. And create custom schedule. So we want to this schedule to run on usually Microsoft release the updates on second week of every Tuesday. So we want to check it on that Friday. That is probably 14th is when we want to check. Microsoft has released any update, and I will give it at evening time at around 10 p.m. so that there is no load in the network and it won't cause congestion. Yeah. Uh, this is a recurrence interval. We want to check it monthly. Okay. And we want to check it on 14th day 14th day of every month. Okay, so occurs 14th day of every month effective from 10/14. That is the second week. Okay, you can also create alert. If synchronization fails, you will get alert. Okay, so by that you can see why it failed and troubleshoot it. Next is the supersede rule. Okay, so if patch is superseded, then it will override it by default. Months to wait before the supersede software update is expired is 3. Okay, it will wait for 3 months before if there is a supersede software, it's going to update it. Here you can see the classifications, what all software updates you want to uh, download. Okay, leave it. Security update is very mandatory, service packs is mandatory, update rules are mandatory. You also select critical updates. Okay, rest of are optional, but critical updates is mandatory. Okay, and service packs, security updates, all these three are key. And update roll-ups also if you have SQL or system center products. Click next. Here you can select the products for which you want the critical updates. Okay, if you scroll down, you can see the Windows. Under Windows, you can see different kind of server options that is selected. Okay, by default, you can see all Windows server is selected. So if you want to select anything else, then you just have to uh, select that. Let's say uh, you want for Windows 2000, you select it. Okay, so all the products for which updates is available through WCS will show you here. Okay, click next. It will ask for language pack, whether you want all the languages. I don't want French and all, French, German and all, but if you want any additional language packs, you can select from here. Chinese is okay, English is okay for me, even Japanese I don't want, Russian I don't want, only Chinese and English I want, that's fine. If you are in Middle East, then you will select Arabic also, because your servers are in, most of the keyboards is Arabic, so that's something you have to take care. Click next. So it's going to show the summary of the progress. Click next, and it's going to start installing the WSS. Sorry, software update point. You can see it got successfully configured. Click close. Let's wait for some time for this to refresh. So you can see the number of count of roles has increased to 9 from earlier 8. If I scroll down below, I can see software update point install. Okay, so now right click on the server site, go to properties. Sorry, uh, click on software library, software updates. Okay, all software updates. And here you can see that you can run the synchronization manually. Okay, if there is an emergency where you want to run the synchronization, then you just hit this synchronize software update button. Okay, what this does is it will immediately run the synchronization. So the run synchronization, are you sure you want to run it? It's going to ask for software updates. Yes, we want immediately to run it. So we are, so when to use this is because when there is some critical patch being released, and it's after the schedule it got released. Let's say your schedule is on 15th of every month, but the patch got released on a later date, then you have to run the synchronization to get the latest software updates. So I'm going to click yes, and it's going to run the synchronization in background. Okay, we get administration, site system, servers, on home tab, on sites, here right click, properties, settings, configure site settings, software update point. Here you can see the sync schedule that we configured. You can see that it's occurring here. If you want to change it, you can change it again. Okay, and it's going to change. You can monitor the status of the software update, clicking on the monitoring view, okay, and software update point synchronization. So here you can see the status. What when it becomes successful, it will show it as green. So just now we have launched it, so it will take some time to get updates. And here it will show the when it last synchronized date. Okay. I hope this has been useful for you, and thank you for watching.